Hello and welcome to the Surprisingly Sober podcast. I'm Trevor,
And I'm Taran.
and I'm not sober.
Already?
This is my third beer.
Oh, geez, I haven't been paying attention. We just ate Chipotle and then I just moved on. I just wasn't paying attention to what you were drinking. I probably just assumed you were drinking water.
There's water in here.
Oh man, my water's over there. Oh well. If I want it, I'll get it later.
You will get it later.
Probably.
So
How's your week been?
My week has been shit, other than Doge going up, but that's the only good thing that's been going on there.
Yeah, it's the only good thing that happened this week.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
Thanks, man. That means a lot to me.
We got 363 more days for you to die because it's not going to be tonight.
Why not?
You have to get famous first.
Why not? Oh, yeah, true.
Because it's podcast recording night.
Oh, okay. I can't kill myself on podcast night. That would
Taran,
just
how old
the
are
flow
you
of the
now?
show. 32.
No, you're 27.
Do you know
then 32 doesn't make any sense of why you need to kill yourself.
True. Do you know how many people I've told I'm 32 now? A lot
32?
of fucking people. I've told a lot of people. Generally, I say it to people that are around my age bracket, mid to low 20s up to their 30s.
Around your age bracket, mid to low 20s, and you're mid to high 20s now.
Yeah. But I mean up to 30s. So I've been telling millennials this.
So just 20s.
And people in their 30s too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been saying this to a lot of these people because they're like, really? You're 32? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I look pretty young. And they're just like, you look great for 32. And then it kind of dawns on them that
You're lying.
wait, I'm 24 and I look like this. And this motherfucker's 32 and looks like that. I love killing people's self-esteem.
You are quite the self-esteem killer.
Yeah.
Because you're just...
House, Speed Shop. What's that?
It's just a brand. That's what I hate about this fucking brand. So, my work sells a shit ton of this stuff. And it's just... I like the colors of the hat.
Okay.
So that's why I got it. But literally, Fast House Speed Shop is just nothing. It's for people listening, that's the logo on my hat.
Yeah.
And they're literally just a brand. They're not a custom motorcycle shop or anything like that. It's just we make hats and t-shirts company.
I mean, that's kind of all you have to say, because I could just be like, Nike, what's that? It's just a brand.
Yeah, but
It doesn't say anything.
But Fast House Speed Shop sounds like a garage, you know?
Yeah,
it sounds like a company.
It sounds like one of those
a Gas Monkey Garage.
Yeah, one of those TLC shows where it's just inside the shop, and then every single fucking episode something just goes horribly wrong while they're working on the bike. We need to meet the fucking deadline.
Yep, that's every car show ever.
Yeah. The part didn't come.
That's my day every goddamn day.
So these shows are accurate, is what you're saying.
Oh god, they are so incredibly accurate.
Dude,
but there's so manufactured.
The worst is the cake shows. Because, you wouldn't believe the things that can go wrong in the process of making a cake and how much drama can go into this fucking cake shop.
I get it. With every job, there is drama because we manufacture it. Because let's be honest, most of the drama at most people's workplaces are literally just for our own entertainment.
Dude,
it doesn't need to be that big of a deal.
So many people come at me with drama.
I can tell by that shirt.
You can't see it with this shirt though.
His shirt looks like a nut. A load.
I'd say this is a pretty dehydrated nut. I don't know.
Well, I should drink more water then.
My nut's brown, man.
Looks like brown sugar.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking hurts coming out, man.
Sticky.
So thick. My sperm count's so high you gotta chew. But anyway, people come at me with drama and shit like that. Oh, did you hear so and so and so was, and I'm just like,
Jesus, really? So and so did that?
and I just look at them. I'm like, why do you think I care? And they're just like, whoa, and they start like to stumble over their words, and I'm like I don't want to say what I do, but I'm like, we literally do this. How does that invoke drama? Like, what the hell? Go back to doing that thing that we all fucking do.
Go back. I know what you do, so it's
Yeah.
just funny for you to say
Yeah.
that.
Like, it just blows my mind that people can be in like their 40s and still like treating it like high school. Like, what the fuck?
People never grow up. Like
Yeah.
the high school thing. Well, let's be honest though. Most people are reliving their glory days, which is their high school days.
Which
And so
which is sad.
yeah,
I never want to think about my high school days.
right now I'm living La Vida Loca.
Yeah. Uh,
These are my best days right now, which is sad, but yeah.
no, I don't think so. You're living with your best friend. Me. Hello.
Wait. That's the only qualification for you? Not that I'm making good money.
I was
I've
gonna
got a
keep going down
motorcycle.
the list.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
But if I made the list, it's not number one. You're not number one on my goddamn list, Taran.
I think
Actually, you are.
number one on your list would be living with a significant other, but we both failed at that one.
Yeah.
I failed harder, I'd say.
I was about to say, I thought I failed harder. Let's talk about it. I don't think we've dove into our relationship history enough.
Should
on
we
this
go
podcast.
chronologically in how stupid I am?
Sure. I
All right.
guess.
I mean, like, mine happened first. Do you want to talk about yours first because it's more recent, or mine first because it
Well,
happened
mine was
first?
shorter than yours.
All right, then let's go into yours.
Yours is definitely more, like, it has a bigger climax.
Dude, I bust really big nuts.
They cover a whole shirt.
Yeah. My balls may be small, but I drain the fuck out of them with each load.
That was a weird sentence. All right, so
Just for reference, only the balls are small.
proportionally.
No, I would say they're still probably below average. I don't know, like, the average ball size. Like, that never comes up. It's like average dick size, 5 inches.
I think you'd have to measure ball size in like displacement.
Yeah,
Like-
by weight or something.
So just like get like a bucket of water, measure it, dip your balls in it.
Dude,
Volume, yeah.
I already did that with those like 1 liter containers that we have.
What?
What?
I'm sorry, which containers are they? And I'll make sure to burn them tomorrow.
The ones that I need to clean because they have food in them from work that I'd never cleaned
I
out.
thought you were gonna say you need to clean them because they have ball in them.
All right, let's hear about. Do you want to say names?
No.
Okay.
We'll just say our clever little nicknames that we give them.
Did we have one for yours?
Um,
Like, I'm gonna say mine's name.
we'll call her Maddie.
All right, I'll take that. That's funny.
We'll call mine Maddie. So, Maddie and I, which is I've been trying to make sure that I say Matt like so and so and I,
Yeah.
because that's the correct way apparently to say.
Oh, instead of me and Trevor, it's Trevor and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Maddie and I, we were together for 2.5 years, and we lived together for 11 months.
11. We almost. Well, you guys lived together for a year.
We lived together for a year
Because-
because that month before.
Yeah. She lived with us back on a.
But even then, she was on a trip that time. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we were together for 2.5 years. We lived together for a year. It was a full lease because she's like, I don't know if the relationship is going to go anywhere, and I don't want to do another lease and then leave halfway through. So I'm just going to leave now and fuck you over. She didn't, but that's what she told me.
Wait, what?
She had pressure. She felt pressure from the lease coming up. That she had to make a commitment. Like she was signing another contract that she had to be in a relationship with me for a year.
Like,
This isn't. You're not a fucking NFL player.
Yeah.
There's no pressure. You
yeah,
can leave
like you
anytime
can literally
you want.
just break up and then move out. It's not going to be this awkward thing of like which one of you is going to stay. like, oh, sorry, Trevor, Maddie and I are gonna be living together now, I guess. Like, what?
Yeah,
You could leave at the 4-month mark. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. No, it was like my thing.
Yeah.
It was like, okay. I honestly, I was at that point. I was like, okay, I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, if you're sitting there having these, like, level of thoughts of, like, I better break up now so that I don't have to commit myself to another lease, it's just like, all right, then I'm glad we didn't milk this relationship for longer.
yeah.
Like, what would have been the point?
Yeah, you're holding me back.
Yeah. Now you get to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually
I get to
about
be
that.
funny, and you don't get glared at for it.
You've talked about that a lot.
It's so funny to me.
I know. That's what I'm like thinking about. Like when I'm like looking for a new potential mate.
Dude. Yeah. One of the things that still fucking killed me. The funniest joke I ever made to Maddie and her friend who is trans. So the trans friend has a dark sense of humor. That's
You
fair.
guys said the same exact things
All the time.
all the time.
I would get glared at. He would get laughs.
They would get laughs.
Female to male transition. Just so there's no ambiguity. I'm not going to misgender someone just because I think they're an annoying cunt. So, one of the funniest jokes that I ever fucking made was something along the lines of like, welcome to like the privileged side of the fence, basically. Like, welcome to being a white male. It's the shit over here. They did not find it funny. Then he made almost the same joke later and they all laughed.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you guys are full of shit. You don't care if something is funny or not. You just are just so inner tight circled to where it's just like, because they're a minority group, they can tell whatever dark jokes they want. But because I'm not the minority group, I can't. And it's just like, grow the fuck up. A joke is a joke.
Yeah. No, I was thinking about it because I remember like several times where I said a joke, one time, and then like later it would come back to somehow bite me in the ass. When I would be like, no, like that's completely wrong what that person did, about this. And then she's like, well, you made that joke that one time, and I was like, are you fucking serious?
Like, that's a joke.
Like I said a joke.
A
I'm
joke
telling you
about
how I actually feel about this very pivotal thing. And you're like, well, you said that joke that one time, so I guess you are an utter asshole. I'm
a
like,
joke about the Holocaust isn't saying the Holocaust is okay. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand what people's disconnect is there.
No, you're 100% right.
Yeah. Damn right. Wanna know why? Because we're two best friends talking shit on a podcast
Yeah. Two straight white men
who know how the world works.
from the suburbs.
Are we starting a pop punk band now? What the fuck?
Yeah. What would be our pop punk band name? Vanilla Rice.
What?
I don't know.
I'll think of one as we do the podcast.
Okay.
So let's hear more about the relationship.
I don't know. I felt like it did gain a lot of good things from it, so I don't want to like poo it too much. But I definitely felt corralled, and I'm a wild Mustang, and I need to be let out. That happens. I don't like your silence. It makes me uncomfortable.
All right, so
Let's talk about Valerie.
So Valerie and I were together for 4 years. We got together right after high school. Right after, yeah, we were both graduated, but she was one of those special kids who,
I just want to point out that I was there.
yeah,
Not when they got together for the first time, but like when they like met.
yeah. Actually, I have you to thank for us dating.
Yeah, I know you do. You bring it up all the
Dude,
fucking time.
I'm going to tell them about it.
Yeah, I know, but I think you brought it up. But tell it
Yeah.
again for all the new listener.
Yeah. Well, no, I haven't brought this up on the podcast.
Oh, you haven't?
You being sick.
I had to work, but yeah.
So anyway,
Plot twist.
so I didn't interrupt your story. I did. um, so we're in college, good old community college, and
Where
so
poor kids from the suburbs go.
damn straight. And so Trevor and I were cool kids, and we sat in the back of the class.
You said Trevor and I.
Yes, I always do that, and you can fucking quote me on that.
Okay.
And so we're sitting in the back of class because we're cool kids. We're sitting in the back. And way up at the front, there's
a hot redhead.
Yeah, there were 3 girls that and one dude who were sitting at the front. They were like a little group. There was a cute redhead. I wouldn't say she was hot.
I like redheads. That's like an automatic 6 points.
There was this alt chick with like platinum blonde hair, a lot of tattoos, wasn't that good looking. There was this dude that had shaggy hair.
It definitely was a pot dealer.
That raised his hand to go. No, he wasn't. What?
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Who the
was this in psych? Yeah, that's the only class that I had with her. So yeah.
Yeah. What?
I'm dumb. Fucking keep going.
Jesus Christ.
You tell the story.
This kid raised his hand to ask to go to the bathroom. I don't think he was selling pot.
Maybe he was trying to stay under the radar.
Like, he sat there for 5 to 10 minutes. Well, the teacher was just talking. Yes, Jared, can I go to the bathroom? And everyone just died fucking laughing. And the teacher was just like, yes, you can. You don't have to ask. That was the funniest walk of shame I've ever seen in my life. And
I
then
pissed his pants.
There was this really tall, lanky, skinny girl, short, dark hair, named Valerie.
TARDIS leggings.
And yeah.
But the redhead.
Oh god, she wasn't that attractive.
Dude, redhead, 6 points. Fucking being alive, 3 points. So it's already a 9 for me. It's gonna be a 9 for me, dog.
So I just thought Valerie was attractive as fuck. But like, didn't sit near her, didn't really have any opportunity to like approach her and talk to her. But then this old man right here called out. Not really called out.
I think call out is not work.
But he texted me and was like, hey man, I'm not coming to class today. Just take good notes. And I was like, all right. So I go sit in the back alone. And the alt chick in the group knew that I listened to similar music as her. Because we were both sitting in our cars eating our lunch. And she got out of her car and she like looked over at me. And she waved at me, and I rolled the window down. I was like, what's up? And she's like, oh, you're listening to Bring Me the Horizon. I was like, yeah. And she's like, I fucking love them. So we started chatting about music and shit. And so I go sit in the back alone. I'm just sitting there fucking minding my own business, all sad and alone. And her and the shaggy-haired guy look back, and they're like, oh, is your buddy not here today? And I was like, oh, no, he's not feeling well. They're like, well, come sit up here with us. So I was like, all right. So I go sit up there with them, introduce myself, asked out Valerie right fucking then. She said no.
I don't like that I've been downplayed to the buddy in this movie.
They didn't know who we were to each other.
God damn it.
They just knew we sat next to each other.
I so hard over that goddamn redhead.
Did you ever ask her out?
No, I don't have the balls to do that.
I asked out Valerie the first fucking time I talked to her.
I know you did.
And that's the way to do it. And so, do you remember Chelsea back when we lived in Medford? The short redhead? Like the 5-foot redhead?
No.
I dated her for like a short while. Anyway.
What did that have to do with the story?
No, so like I literally just like saw her at her work. And she was just working, and I literally just walked up next to her, started facing the shelf next to her, and she just like looked at me confused. And I was like, oh, hey, what's up? And she's like, how's it going? I was like, oh, pretty good. Want to go out sometime? And she was just like, sure. And I was like, all right, cool. Gave her my number. I just fucking left.
I have higher standards than grocery store workers.
Anyway, so I asked her out and she said no.
Valerie.
Valerie said no.
You got sidetracked on this
Yeah.
Chelsea bitch.
Yeah, she was a bitch.
Jesus, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, Chelsea. You're not a bitch.
No, fuck you, Chelsea. You're an annoying cunt. So anyway, what? So
I like that.
fast forward to the end of the term. I asked her out again. She said yes this time because earlier she was busy with like work, school. She was in a play or some fucking shit.
Wait, does she do theater?
Theater.
Theater.
Yeah, she does a lot of theater actually. And she said
What
yes.
a bitch.
So then we dated for a long time, and then she was like, "Hey, I want to go to school at Southern Oregon University." So I was like, "Cool. I don't give a fuck where I go to school." So we moved down to Southern Oregon University. We were together for a long time. Got engaged. Then we broke up because she cheated on me.
But you didn't know about that until afterwards.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I hooked up with her friend unintentionally. At that, I didn't know they were friends.
I just want to say, like, the last, 3 years, you've been on quite the journey. You went from being a very, very monogamous man to being a man whore to now someone who's very much interested in love.
I was a man whore before Valerie.
You were a man whore before Valerie, but Valerie definitely,
Well, I was
brought the monogamy out in you.
Well, I was definitely like always seeking for like long-term companion, but like I also don't shy away from sex early on in a relationship. So it's like after 2 to 3 dates, I realized, hey, this isn't the one. So I stopped dating them. But I've already slept with them by that point. So
There's a bunch of strings attached.
no.
Well, not for you. You're just a man with scissors.
Yeah.
You just
Just walking around banging bitches.
snipping those strings.
Yeah, I know. So that ruined me emotionally for a very long period of time.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, because
Yeah.
then you're like, I feel like you had a hard time like getting close to people, and then you've met that one
Like
person who you got close to. And
before we talk about the person I got close to, the person, there's a few of like the ones that got away that happened in the middle where it was just like, I wish I would have met them later when I was like more emotionally ready.
I do too. Like that one. We'll talk about Amelia Pond.
Yeah.
Dude, I just hope one day I come across her and I can be like, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Please love me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Leia is someone we make fun of from time to time on the podcast, but like honestly, as an individual, super sweet, super funny, similar taste in like entertainment, like movies, shows, music.
But you're not as bad of a person as she is.
I don't. Yeah,
Also, do you think that you have the bladder to keep up with her?
dude.
You got to tell that. You got to tell her.
Yeah.
Princess Leia over there.
I didn't want to talk about this. Jesus.
She was into P-play.
Yeah.
Water sports.
I beat on her, you know.
She liked to get hit with the Squirter 3000.
Anyway. So,
You can't top that.
where am I at in this? No. So I guess we could talk about why Leia wasn't a good person.
Princess Leia.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about these people.
I do.
I could say their last name too if you want. I don't give a fuck. Be really
Skywalker.
easy to find. It's Organa.
Oh, she's a Skywalker.
It's Organa so that she can still fuck Luke.
Gross.
Yeah. So Leia and I hooked up for a short while after I was newly single because we worked together and I knew she had a huge crush on me. Literally,
There was sexual tension the whole time.
literally everyone at that fucking job at Fred Meyer Jewelers knew she wanted to bang me. Like, everyone asked me, like, you know, right? Like, you can tell. And I was like, yeah, I'm not a fucking moron. And there was a really weird moment of us working together. So it was me, her, and the manager in the store cleaning up after, like, one of our big, like, party sale event things. And we're just, like, cleaning stuff up. And she's wiping the glass of the cases. And I look over, like, over her shoulder so she can't see my face. And I see a smudge on the area she just got done doing. And I was like, I'm going to wait till she's done and then say something just to be a dick, you know? Just like, oh yeah, you fucking missed that spot over there. And so I just like saw that, and then I went back to what I was doing. She was like, yeah, Taran, I know I missed the spot. I'm going back to it. And I was like, what? And she was like, you said I missed that spot. And I looked over at my boss, and I was like, I didn't say anything. And we all just kind of stood there and we're like, all right, gonna pretend that didn't fucking happen. So
Wait, can she read your mind?
I think so.
What?
Yeah, it was a really uncomfortable
Are
moment.
you guys that connected?
But anyway, so...
Whoa. I think you guys are soulmates.
Yeah, trust
Isn't that
me.
how that works?
Let me get through the rest
Why are you not reaching out to her right now?
Let me get
Why is
through
she
the
not
rest
on
of
the
the
podcast?
story on why I can't reach out to her and why I'm blocked on all social media.
I'll reach out to her for you.
I'd appreciate that. Don't stop, Trevor, stop, please. So we hooked up a few times, and I was just not ready to be in a relationship, and I didn't communicate that as well as I should have. That is 100% my fault. I take the blame for that. And so I started dating other people too. She didn't take that well, so we just stopped talking. She hated my guts. We moved on. Fast forward a year, I'm working at Anytime Fitness, the major gym in Medford. And I see her there, and I'm like, oh shit, hey, how's it going? You know, like, yeah, we hated each other's guts for a while, but like, I never hated you. And she was like, oh, hey, how's it going? And she was like, yeah, I just got this and I'm done. You want to do something after this? And I was like, yeah, sure. So we went out to get coffee, and then we made out in the car and did some stuff. And it was just like, okay, cool. Then she would come by every morning at about 8:30 in the morning when I would get home from work. She would stay over till about 4 to 5-ish. And then would go back to her place.
Perfect, just in time for me to never see her.
Yeah, you almost saw her once.
I met her.
Oh, yeah, you did meet her. That's right.
But just saying, I would leave at like 7.
Yeah.
And I would get home at 6 or
dude,
6:30.
she was over every fucking day. And then, well, I find out the one of the leads at Chipotle is her boyfriend. And
you frequent Chipotle.
And he very much knew I was someone that she had a thing with in the past. Like, he knew that I was that guy.
And he was constantly spitting in your burritos.
Oh, he apparently fucking hated my guts. He would just glare at me.
Yeah, you were fucking his girlfriend. Unbeknownst to you.
At the time, he didn't know.
Well, did you know?
No.
Okay.
So I find out, and she's like, yeah, the car payment is in both of our names, so I'm just waiting for the car to be paid off, and then I'm breaking up with him.
That is fucked up in so many ways.
Yes. Then.
But not uncommon. I've heard that several times.
So I was like, do you want to date me? Like, just date me. Like, break up with him and date me. Just fucking grow a pair and break up with the boyfriend that you clearly are unhappy being with in a relationship. And she didn't do it. So I was like, all right, then we're done. Like, I'm not being a part of this.
I ain't no fucking
so fast
number
forward.
2 chair.
Fast forward.
How far?
We're
doing 8 times, 2 times?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, that's it?
2 weeks or so.
It's not fast forward.
So,
normal progression in a story.
I start dating another girl.
Jesus Christ, you move on quick.
Yeah, I do. Anyway, so then we're just super casually dating, like nothing too serious.
You're fucking.
Yes.
You're not
But
dating. You're
anyway,
fucking.
so I go to the gym, and I see her, Leia, the boyfriend, and the girl that I'm fucking, all hanging out
What?
together. So I look at them, and I'm like, oh, hey, Leia. Hey, Katie. Didn't want to say that name. Fuck. Then I mosey on over to what I'm gonna do. I knew what I did, and I knew I made it awkward. Because it's like, wait, how does he know you? Wait, how does he know you?
And then the brother is over there, and like,
Well,
wait,
he knew I knew
Leia.
Leia.
But then he's like, "How do you know my sister?"
Yeah, it was the dude's
Oh wait, I don't think
sister.
I don't think you
It was
mentioned
the
that.
dude's sister.
Yeah, because you've told me this story before.
Yeah.
It was the you fucked his sister and his girlfriend.
So-
What's next? His fucking mom.
So
So I fucked his mom.
so Katie asks me, and I tell her that, oh yeah, a few weeks, because I was just furious at how Leia was handling all this. I was like, yeah, a few weeks ago, her and I were like hooking up and stuff, and she's like, she's dating my brother, and I was like, well, you should probably tell him that. So they broke up, and now she hates my fucking guts.
Even though other people did the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why we can't reach out to her and ask her to come back into my life.
You don't want that. Somebody who is like willing to do that, they're gonna do it to you.
Yeah, probably.
That's why I think we talked about this recently.
Oh, wait.
The cheating thing.
Let's talk about her ethos on dating and why she didn't want to date me that much.
I could give you a bunch of reasons, but why?
She didn't want to date someone that was at or more attractive than her, because guys who are less attractive than her are like just feel so lucky to have her that they would never like want to leave her.
Oh yeah, wasn't her boyfriend at the time like a troll doll or something?
Yeah, like he was one of those big dopey looking motherfuckers. Yeah, one of those.
I know what you're talking about. There's a girl at my work who has like that, and then she's also
They always kind of.
Dude, he comes in. He's wearing like bright ass pink like tennis shoes. Like they look like he got them in the women's section, but he's also like 6'2".
Yeah.
But he's big and dopey. And then he's wearing like a really tight shirt. And I'm like, that doesn't fit you, bro. And then he's wearing a fedora. I'm like, did you just come from a fucking Imagine Dragons concert?
Fuck, man.
Like, the fuck is wrong with
So,
you?
do you know what
And she's like hot. She's pretty hot. And then she's also talking to a fucking sales guy who's almost the same exact way. Who's dopey as shit. And I'm just like, yo, girl.
I can be a little fucking dumb sometimes.
I can be a little dumb too. Like, but like, you want to ride my motorcycle? And we talk about Marvel all the fucking time. Like, I'm way more obsessed with it than your boyfriend is.
Anyway,
What?
from this.
I am lonely.
Me too, man. So
I don't want to be lonely with you though. I'm scared when I'm alone with you.
Then after all this, the dust settles. I meet the love of my life, who's still the love of my life.
No, we're literally on the last podcast. You say we need to stop talking about her.
So Emily, meet her at this time, and she became my girlfriend. Fast forward about 5 months or so, she comes out as non-binary to me, so they become my significant other. I'm timelining it, okay?
I know, but it's just weird that you could have just... Like, why did we need to know that? You could have just said they. Just say they and your partner.
Yeah. Anyway.
We don't need to know that they came out.
We broke up.
Good for you.
Once in the middle.
Still my favorite.
Like once and a half in the middle. We had like a soft breakup, but then we're immediately back together.
Your relationship is weird.
Then we had a real breakup, and then we got back together after we had already decided to move away to where we live now. So it was like a relationship with a deadline, but then we fell like really fucking in love at this like last bout of the relationship.
You have some weird fucking relationships.
Yeah.
Like, you've not had a normal relationship since Valerie. And even then, that was a little weird.
Yeah.
But all
No,
relationships are weird.
there was no real weird with Valerie. Like the progression of our relationship
You
was pretty
did it in
normal.
the butt because she didn't want to lose her virginity.
Yeah, but that's nothing like weird about the relationship.
It's weird that she thinks that means she's not losing her virginity.
Yeah, that is true.
It's just weird.
Yeah, no, it is. I wouldn't say it's weird. It's dumb.
Oh, it's illogical.
Yeah,
Is that a word?
Yeah, illogical is a word.
Mm.
It's illogical that you don't think it's a word.
That's touche, touche, motherfucker.
But yeah, so
I love how I told one relationship story and you
I
were
got
like,
through 3.
you're like, I'm just gonna go through all of them, and in between each of them there was like 6.
I wish it was 6, man. My headaches would probably be a lot less severe.
If it was 6, I feel like they'd be more severe.
I'm saying it's more than 6, and that's why it's more severe.
That's fair. That's fair. So, are we just talking about you?
I don't know. Do you want to talk about Brie?
No, we don't need to go into more of your relationship. Honestly, you know what we need to do? This is really just all about us.
Yeah.
This podcast.
Yeah, it's almost like it's our podcast. No shit, it's about us. Why would it be about them?
Well, I mean, like,
They're not even watching.
Well, we usually come to with topics and we give our opinions on things. But no, we're just like, you people listening are the psychiatrists being like, Jesus Christ, these people need to be fucking lobotomized. So I think we just need to like start fresh.
Just date each other.
No, that's not what I meant.
If you're saying for me to not try to date M, you're fucking wrong. I'm currently trying to buy them a pair of Chelsea boots, and they're telling me I'm not allowed to, but that just is encouraging me to buy Chelsea boots.
Okay, yeah, no, Taran definitely needs to be lobotomized.
Like, Chelsea boots are like my thing.
They're your thing, but you're buying them for some. So, okay, what you need to do is you just need to start fresh. Okay, you're now 27 years old.
Don't remind me.
You're 27 years old.
Yep.
Okay. You need to just start fresh. I don't mean.
Are you gonna say start fresh again?
I might. Promo code BURR. I don't know what that is.
HelloFresh.
HelloFresh. That's it. So, Taran, when you do that thing that I said earlier, you don't have to cut ties with them, but you just need to be like, all right, here's the thing. Here's I'm laying down the law because I'm the man of the house.
I mean, I already kind of did that today, and it kind of went in my favor.
Yeah, but
yeah, Kermit.
I didn't.
Dude, I would pay the big bucks to have Kermit the Frog be my therapist.
Well, you're a little fucking crazy. I don't. That wasn't good, but that would be funny. What was I fucking saying? No, just be like, yo, girl, them, yo, them,
yo, person,
you be my person, I'll be your boy, and I don't know when are you gonna come out as non-binary?
Nah, I've already. We actually already had this talk, and they were like, "Really, you're just like nothing." And I was like, "Yeah, I just walk around. I'm a dude, and I'm attracted to chicks. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you."
I'm a simple man.
Like, I literally just walk around like, "Yep, I'm a guy." It's that fucking easy for me.
No,
and there's nothing wrong with it.
I think I might wait, dude. Fucking, I was like. Literally, if you pull up my Spotify right now, the song that was playing last when I paused,
I'm just a girl,
was Blackpink, which is like that kind of pop music is stereotypically feminine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I'm a fucking man. I will fucking change my goddamn oil while listening to Blackpink. I will fucking.
They are in your area.
They're always in your area.
Damn straight.
Even though they're never in your area.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you they've never been to Portland.
Dude. Oh, yeah, they have.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
They've
played the Moda Center.
They may have, but they were never mentally here. They are world-renowned pop stars.
You're getting cut off. Give me the beer.
No.
They're never mentally here, man. Are any of us really ever in Portland, man? Or is Portland in you?
Portland is in some people,
dude.
for sure.
Like, if so many people, I can just point at them and be like, yeah, you work in a coffee shop in Portland.
Yes.
Like, I know who you are.
And I've never been to your coffee shop, but I know exactly who you are.
Dude, let's talk about dudes who fucking wear suspenders without a jacket.
No.
Fuck those people.
No.
It's a terrible look. It is literally just broadcasting to the world, I don't know anything about fashion.
Okay. No. No.
Yes.
No, because I could go and say people who don't go and check their tire pressures once a week don't know anything about cars.
I would say they're being irresponsible with their car.
So then they're being irresponsible with their fashion.
No, they know nothing about fashion if they think that looks good.
I don't know. I'm just saying that the fucking guy from Doctor Who had to wear suspenders and a belt looked good. What was his fucking name?
That's Jack Harkness.
Jack Harkness.
But that's because he is good looking. In the same way that I can wear a fedora and look good.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You like your face will look good, but the fedora will definitely
Dude,
detract.
Harry Styles wore a fedora with my exact fashion aesthetic, and he looked great. Wanna know why? Because he's good looking.
Because he's Harry Styles.
Yeah, he's got that Harry style.
Is that his real name?
Probably.
Anyway, okay. This suspender thing you've gone on a lot about with me. I don't think we've talked about it on the podcast. So apparently you're not supposed to wear suspenders without a jacket. So what if you're out and about and you go into a place and it's warm in there, so you take your jacket off?
Yeah, that's acceptable. But you're not supposed to just consciously go out with the intent of it being visible. Like, you're not supposed to just, like... It's the equivalent of dudes who tuck their pants into their boots.
What?
It's the equivalent of dudes who tuck their pants into their boot.
Yeah, because that means they're usually going out into a place where they basically don't want debris and water and shit going into their or getting on their.
Well, no, I'm just saying it looks bad.
Okay. Well, no. So what I see is like the suspender thing. I think that they are actually incredibly more utilitarian than a belt.
Yeah, I would say so too.
So, people in Portland are doing it that way.
No, they're not.
I saw a dude. I was riding around Portland.
They're doing it because they gel their mustache.
Oh, no. I saw a dude that looked like the Oil Can Henry's logo guy. Riding a bicycle, wearing denim, like, lederhosen. They weren't lederhosen, but they were, like, the denim, like, overalls, but they didn't go down to his knee. Like, they were, like, half thigh. Riding a bike, and he wasn't like, instead of like coming up to the light and stopping, he was doing circles on the bike so he didn't have to stop. He just kept doing circles, and then when the light went green, he went, and I was like, why? And he was wearing the cap, the Oil Can Henry's cap, and gelled mustache in the twirl, and I'm just like, are they filming Portlandia? Like, what the fuck is going on? Because there's two types of people. People who hate Portlandia and people who know that Portlandia is accurate as fuck.
It's accurate to the most, like, boring of stereotype. Of, like...
But Portland now in the last couple of years has become that it's become its own stereotype, and it's no longer fun.
I feel like the reason it's become more of its stereotype is because people who do enjoy that stereotype are the ones moving here.
Yeah, no. Every city has become more of that stereotype. Austin Austin, especially in the last year, because everyone's moving to Texas for some reason.
Oh,
Nashville.
the taxes are so much lower.
They,
Welcome to having a shitty government where your power grid is completely like unregulated.
yeah. Um, Nashville the same way. All these big, huge spots have like just become way too much of the stereotype of themselves. You know,
Yeah. But also I feel like
we got to find a new cool place.
but then it's just going to become its stereotype.
Yeah,
Like if there's anywhere cool, whatever their stereotype is, people are going to latch on to that and move there for that stereotype.
you know what's not a cool place? Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah, it's where you go if you try to fuck a 17-year-old on prom night.
What?
BoJack Horseman.
Okay. Wasn't I was I've no. I've been to Albuquerque and that's not what I did when I was there.
Oh, really?
Nope, I slept and I went and saw a couple Breaking Bad spots and left. There's nothing else to do there. There's really nothing else to do in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It was just a boring
you can fuck
city.
a 17-year-old on prom night.
Nah, I'm
It's
good.
legal.
Is it?
Yeah, the age of consent 17.
That's a
I
problem.
learned that from BoJack.
That's a problem. They should fix that loophole. There's been a lot of pedo news recently.
Oh, with good old Duggar, whatever his name is.
No, so the Josh Duggar thing, the Duggar family, wasn't it Josh Duggar?
I don't know.
I don't know. The whole Duggar family's fucked up. He was indicted on
Child porn.
child porn,
Yep.
12 and under.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah. Then there's the Austin Jones thing that went on.
That was years ago now, though.
Was it? Is it still not going on?
Like he's in prison for it. He lost.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Then
Yeah.
you have the EDP, I think, thing. He's a YouTuber. And he was caught by another YouTuber doing a sting. But the thing is the other YouTuber who caught him is kind of a piece of shit and not like a good person. And he makes it like really, he's like trying to be Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator, but just kind of a piece of shit. And he's not very helpful. So like when the cops do get involved in like these sort of sting operations with him, he just makes it way more difficult for the cops. So nothing ever usually comes of it.
Yeah.
But he did end up catching this other YouTuber and putting it on, and then like this YouTuber's deleted all his videos. EDP, I think, is what his name was. Charlie talked about him.
I know Onision is someone who's constantly under like the gun of like people being like,
Who? Onision? What does he
yeah.
do?
He was like one of the OGs of like the Shane Dawson era of YouTube of doing like the vlog videos and shit like that.
Jesus, that is fuck. What were we in middle school?
Yeah. And he's always like been super creepy with like girls and stuff online and whatnot, but he hasn't been like actually caught with anything. But it's like everyone kind of knows he probably like has like child porn or has fucked underage girls and just, but like nothing's come forward.
Yeah.
So
No,
we're
the
just
thing
waiting
with,
for him.
That's the thing with like the EDP thing and this guy. All I know is his name EDP, but he apparently like within the YouTube video of being caught, the guy's like, "Have you done this before?" And the guy's like, and he said yes, that he has. I'm like, that's problematic.
All right, EDP arrested.
Oh, he got arrested?
EDP 445. Oh yeah, it happened like 10 days ago.
Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah. Cool. Wait, a while ago? 10 days?
A 24-hour news cycle, baby.
Oh yeah.
So, do you want to get to some of the topics that we have?
Ooh, sure, let's do this shit.
I kind of want to get into this. I kind of want to get into sports real quick.
Oh, I thought you meant like you want to get into sports. I was like,
I do.
Are you fucking not?
Well, I do want to get into sports. Like, I want to do like the softball teams. I like that shit.
Oh, you mean like get into doing them? I thought you meant like get into like the hobby of enjoying them.
No, I already have that.
Yeah, that's what I was.
But no, I wanted
That's
to
why I was
talk
confused.
about sports on the
Okay.
podcast right now. So something that's kind of come up um, in basketball and football right now. So I don't know if you've heard over the last couple days, the NFL draft is going on.
Yeah.
And it came out right before the first round of the draft that apparently the legendary quarterback for the Green Bay Packers,
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, is talking. He apparently has voiced his concern inside the organization that he wants to leave.
Yep.
Um, and apparently it was never supposed to have been leaked. Like it's come out that like the guy who reported it then said that this was Aaron Rodgers did not want this to leave the organization. He didn't want to have like the Russell Wilson situation going on, which we
Of
briefly
like,
talked about.
is he gonna leave Green Bay? When it's like, no, nothing is like written on paper yet.
Yeah, so it kind of got leaked and came out there. And so I bring that up, and then I also want to bring up our beloved hometown hero, Damian Lillard.
Uh-oh.
So I saw an article from Yahoo Sports. I don't know who wrote it, but it was on Yahoo Sports, and it was talking about another article written by a big time NBA writer who's apparently really tight with Damian Lillard, and that was the Yahoo Sports article only like shred of like that's the only thing they talked about is the way that this writer worded things. They thought that Damian Lillard was talking through this writer, when I'm just like, okay, we're reading way too much into shit. Basically,
Yeah.
he was saying that Damian Lillard should leave
Oh, okay.
Portland because he's been such a great player but never been given the resources to win a championship.
Definitely a player of his caliber deserves the championship ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
And while I agree, but I just didn't like how the article was just like, because this person and the player are so tight, we're going to be like, oh, it's the player
Yeah.
talking through the reporter, which I'm sure has happened in the past. And then the Aaron Rodgers thing, that getting leaked. I just don't like the 24-hour news cycle.
Like, just let it play out.
Yeah, let it play out. Why do we need to know about this? It doesn't matter, especially during the off season. Like,
Yeah.
because that's all we got. Because there's no games like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Like for the last 3 weeks, people have been talking about the draft. Actually, for much longer than that for the NFL, and they've just been hyping up all these people. And then we thought we were gonna get like fucking 5 quarterbacks within the first 9 picks taken. And they didn't. Some of the quarterbacks like fell to like 11 and 15 when they
Jeez.
were supposed to have been. They thought Mac Jones from Alabama was going to be picked 3rd by San Francisco. Not only did San Francisco not pick either of the quarterbacks everyone picked them to pick, those 2 quarterbacks they thought they were going to get picked by San Francisco at number 3 went 11 and 15.
Jeez.
Yeah. So it's like, why are we talking about all this shit when we don't know what the fuck we're talking about?
It's just random speculation. It's like watching people talk about how they know Doge is gonna hit.
I was just about to say, it's like going on the Doge subreddit and being like, it's going to hit $1 by Thursday of next week. How the fuck do you know that?
Well, you see, when you look at the graphs and stuff, yeah, the graph fucking is all over the place.
It's a crypto. It's not stock. And we're in a pandemic. You can't predict anything. Has anything within the past 18 months been predictable?
Republican stupidity has been pretty predictable.
No. I will guarantee you it's not. If you said that they were going to storm the Capitol building, while yes, I would have been like, there's a good chance of that, I would have said that it's very, very low and improbable.
I would say how they handled the pandemic is pretty within what I expected of denying it and refusing to wear masks and saying the vaccine was going to be bad. I would have put my money on that one.
Oh yeah, that I expected that. But like nothing. I don't know what to do with life anymore because everything is so unpredictable.
Yeah.
It's
No.
kind of awful.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty fucking rough right now in the world of just like what's gonna be on the headline tomorrow? Like Jesus
Well,
Christ.
like Oregon is going back into a lockdown. Most
Yeah.
counties are. Our
Yeah.
county isn't,
Yeah.
but the counties with all the fun things are.
Yeah.
So it's like we can't go do anything.
Yep.
Um,
And I
see,
love how people are like, "Oh, Kate Brown's making us go back in the lockdown." No, it has very little to do with the governor. It has to do with the amount of cases per capita in the district.
so
She's not just walking around putting the ban hammer on places.
so I agree with that, but I also did read an article about uh, about actually like the Blazers and the Portland Timbers, the soccer team,
Yeah.
and the Portland Thorns, the women's soccer team. Um, how they basically worked with the Oregon Health Authority and the government here, the state government, about like having fans come back in attendance. Because did you know the Blazers are the only team in the NBA to not have fans back in attendance in any
Huh.
capacity?
Damn. Didn't know.
The Lakers, the Clippers, the Kings in California, which is probably one of the most liberal states, the
Yeah.
Knicks and the Nets in New York, which is one of the hardest hit states in the country of
Yeah.
COVID, all have fans.
Yeah.
But Oregon doesn't, and Oregon's been one of the best states for controlling it.
Yeah.
And the Timbers and the Thorns, the soccer team, have been able to have like 10% capacity for the last couple weeks, but now they're preparing to have no fans in attendance because they're cracking down on it, and the Blazers haven't had any fans this season,
Yeah.
and everyone is super confused as to why, because apparently they're not getting very good answers. And yes, cases are rising, but they were also given approval on this a while ago when
Yeah.
case numbers were what they were when they got approval on it. The case numbers were then what they are now.
Yeah.
So they're kind of confused as to like why.
I would say, like, if our cases are going like in a
Up.
up, but they are like leveling off in a positive way, like why lift the restrictions if it's like kind of working? Like look at New Zealand. Like they had cases show up out of nowhere not too long ago and they had another shutdown.
And it was a good shutdown. We're
Yeah.
not shut down.
Yeah,
The
we're
country
not
is
shut
not
down.
shut down.
Yeah, nothing about this is shut down.
Yeah, they keep calling it a shutdown and a lockdown, and I guess it's slightly inconvenienced people, but it has not been a stay in your homes and stay away from people kind of a shutdown
Yeah.
like New Zealand did.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's just I understand. It's like one of those things. It's like you can slowly pull the Band-Aid off and it's gonna hurt, or you can rip the Band-Aid off, go "Ugh," for a few seconds and get over it.
Yeah, this whole lockdown since last March, February, whenever it fucking started, has just been nothing but a slow Band-Aid rip up.
Yeah. We should have fucking locked it down, but god damn it, America loves their goddamn freedoms, man.
Oh, we have all the rights.
Oh, every single right we fucking have it,
Yeah.
man. We have so many rights we have lefts.
Dude, I love how people still think we're the freest country in the world.
We're not.
Yeah.
We have the most people in prison per capita.
Yeah. We have
Actually, we have-
for-profit prison.
Yeah.
Like,
Which Washington just outlawed.
yeah.
And it's like, we had to do that?
Yeah. We had to make rules about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I've already referenced it once, but to bring it back to BoJack Horseman, one of the like sillier plot points of the show was that one of the characters, Mr. Peanut Butter, was running for governor, and it was like, oh, the silly '90s upbeat TV star is gonna run for governor. That's so silly. And then his ex-girlfriend is like, a campaign lobbyist who's like trying to get private prisons built on protected wetlands, and the only way she could do it is by getting him in office. And it's like, that's very fucking real.
Yeah. It is.
Like, Jesus Christ, BoJack Horseman.
Yeah. No, it is very real.
Like, you took a silly plot point and made it into like a, yeah, that's how government works right now. And then they also like broke down the whole like thing of like, hey, we want to make this a law, and then just like going around to all the constituents and donors and stuff and adding more and more things to the bills until everyone votes on it and it's approved. Of just like, oh yeah, we need like these like fewer farm subsidies and stuff like that. Okay, we'll add it onto the bill. You know, I really wish we had a bridge to Hawaii. Can we have that too? Yep, let's put that one down. Until everyone's like, all right, got my vote.
Yeah. No, the pork barrel spending is what that's called.
Yeah.
And I hate it. I think it's the most unnecessary thing ever.
Yeah.
But it's the only way to get some bills passed because we live in a very polarized political climate.
Yeah.
God damn, that's one of the smartest things I've ever said. I just said pork barrel spending in polarized political climate. God damn it.
Dude,
I'm r/ very smart.
You're wicked smart right now.
Wicked smart.
Dude, I wish instead of I am very smart, it was r/ wicked smart.
Oh my god, no, wicked smart. SMAHT.
Yeah.
Smart.
But then I feel like not as many people would get it.
Because they're not wicked smart. There's the podcast name, Wicked Smart.
Did you know that the Argentina subreddit is Gentina? Because it's r/Gentina.
That's fucking great.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure r/Kansas is Arkansas's subreddit.
What about Kansas?
I don't know. They don't deserve one.
r/Kansas, Arkansas.
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'll just check.
Then I remember the liberal subreddit that showed up, one of the many, which I'm a fan of those pages, but like, holy shit, how many do we need? That showed up was eSist, and it was resist, r/eSist.
No, r/Kansas is just Kansas.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
I think they tried to take it at some point or something.
It is their Kansas, technically. Arkansas?
Why is there an Arkansas Rule 30 or Arkansas 30 NSFW subreddit? What is on there? Oh, it's Arc Knights NSFW. What's Arc Knights? I don't want to know.
Like I didn't want to know what Bowsette was, and now I'm really intrigued. The Bowsette.
That's old, man. That was like 2018 now.
Yeah, I know. And I've been intrigued the whole time. So people who don't know what Bowsette
Everyone knows. Don't worry.
I don't think my father knows.
Oh, okay. Roy.
Bowsette is a female anime version of Bowser from the Mario franchise. And they've drawn this character in very voluptuous and crude ways. And it's...
Yeah. There's also a Bowsette. Or a Boozette.
Who's Boozette? Oh, the ghost.
The ghost, yeah.
I like the ghost one better. You know, them goth girls.
Yeah. You know what's up. They spooky, man.
They spooky.
Dude, I like it when they scare me.
Can you come a little bit? Or a lot.
Oh, man.
So, what were we talking about? We're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I think we're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
He went to vaccines,
yeah.
And then Bowsette.
Yeah,
this fucking podcast is off the rails.
Dude, I'm like dying of a heat stroke right now. I fucking swear.
Is it hot?
I'm incinerating right now.
Yeah, you run hot.
Yeah, dude. My boss walked like directly by me recently, and she was just like, "Whoa," and I was like, "What?" She was like, "You're like radiating right now. Like I felt how warm you were, and I was like a solid like foot away from you."
Was she turned on by it?
Hopefully not.
She was.
Oh, Jesus.
What? Girls like it when a guy runs hot.
I don't want my boss, though.
She wants you. How else are you going to move up in the company, Taran?
She's not in charge of promoting me. It's a corporate decision.
Oh, you're that far.
I am at the point now where a corporate person promotes me. So she has literally like no say in it.
Did you get your position because she promoted you?
Nope. My current position was also corporate decided.
Ah.
Yeah. And the corporate person who hired me definitely is a fan.
What do you mean?
She likes Taran, you know?
Oh, she felt you radiating heat as well?
Probably.
She thinks about it at night.
I mean, if she
deep.
is,
Finger deep.
you have my number. Send me a text.
Wait, really?
Oh, dude,
Would you?
She saw it. She's milfy, man. She's milfy. I don't want to talk about this right now.
Feels like you do want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about
Taran's getting a promotion.
Taran's getting a promotion. Dude, the next step almost doubles my pay, and it kind of pisses me off.
Or you could focus more on the podcast and we could be our own bosses. Shilling me undies. Which I'm okay with.
I'm not going to
And MVMT washes.
Oh, no. No. Dude, I forget what page was hyping up MVMT watches, but it was a page that should know better in a way of like, they were like...
Rolex?
Well, no, like just the other stuff that they like kind of were like talking about on their channel was like other like high quality, high production stuff. And then it'd be like if you were like a sneakerhead and then you're like, this episode's brought to you by Reebok. And it's like, shut the fuck up. You're just talking about a pair of fucking $1,400 off-white Jordans.
And now you're like,
and now you're being like,
shoes.
now go buy these Reeboks. Use promo code fucking shitface.
Jesus.
Fuck MVMT watches. So fucking hard.
They're called movement watches.
I don't give a shit. Oh, they make sunglasses now and wallets. Dude.
Well, you need a wallet now.
I have my Saint Laurent one still.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm
you're not
currently
your
using
Louis Vuitton?
my Louis Vuitton.
Vuitton?
I'm gonna buy another Louis Vuitton wallet once I actually like get cards
Oh,
to
do you
put
want
in
to tell
it.
that story?
Someone broke into my work and stole my wallet at 3 a.m. There's not much to tell. I caught him on camera. I reported it to the police. I moved on with my day.
Yeah,
like the last charge on the card was in fucking Albany, like
okay,
an hour south of me. He's gone.
No. Yeah, okay, the story's over. We got to talk about something. Albany.
Who gives a shit about that hick town?
You mispronounce it.
Who cares?
It's a hick town. That's the only thing there is a paper mill, and it smells like fucking shit.
Yeah. Are you going to correct me on Arkansas?
Well, no, because that's correct. Both Kansas and Arkansas don't deserve any shred of dignity.
Arkansas and Kansas.
Arkansas and Kansas. Oh, fuck. That was awkward. Fuck off.
But yeah, so the dude's gone. If he tries to use my ID, like if he gets pulled over or something, he doesn't look anything like me. They're gonna look at the ID and be like, sir, this is a very good looking man in this picture, and you look like if I ate a bunch of hair and then took a shit.
Hey, your shits are pretty gross.
You've never seen my shits.
Oh, yeah. You only seen mine. Remember that time that I said
you Snapchatted it.
you?
Yeah, there's something wrong with you. Like, mentally and emotionally. That you felt the need to Snapchat a picture of your shit.
You read a butthole. So you got what you fucking deserved.
But anyway, so yeah, someone broke into my work and stole my wallet. Oh well. Once I get cards to put in a wallet, I'll go buy another wallet. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Fuck, you distracted me.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Is it
Wallets? I was talking about wallets for some reason.
movement? MVMT.
Yeah, but there was something else I was gonna say about wallets. Can't
Saint
remember.
Laurent wallets.
Can't remember.
Uh,
Nope, it's gone now. You wanted the sidetrack and
don't keep a condom in your wallet.
Yeah, don't. Oh man, hold on. Let me show you a picture real quick. Perfect timing for a podcast, an audio format. So it says, in case of a miracle, break glass, and it has a condom in it, and it's fucking hysterical.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Because it'd be a miracle for me to get a lady.
Yeah, no, don't keep condoms in your wallet. Just raw dog it like a fucking man.
Okay. I think a lot of dudes have said that.
The amount of older people that tell me to be sure to wrap your willy and other just like little sentences like that, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Wrap your willy.
Yeah.
Wrap it before you tap it.
No. I am going to die of an STD. God so help me. My cause of death is going to be sexually related.
What STD are you going to get that's going to kill you?
I mean AIDS, but other than that, I think I'm pretty safe.
Yeah, but with the medicine nowadays, you can keep going.
Dude, do you think I can afford that medicine?
Not with Martin Shkreli around.
I'm just going to die.
Not with that fucking
he's in
Wu-Tang
jail.
level motherfucker. But did the price ever go down?
I think so.
I'll believe it when I see it. You're going to Google it?
Yeah.
This is no fun. You're going to prove me wrong. And I can't be proven wrong.
Cost of HIV meds.
Did the cost of HIV go down?
Down. Not Martin Luther King phone. Martin Shkreli. Okay.
It didn't.
How much does it cost now?
It was at like $7.50.
It was $13.50 and went to $750 overnight. And this article that came out a year ago is not answering the fucking question.
They never do.
Yeah, it said it went back down.
Goddamn lemon stealing whores.
So take that, Martin Shkreli. It didn't work.
Yeah. I hope you sit in your jail cell and listen to Wu-Tang.
I mean, he's the only one who can.
That one album.
Yep.
Didn't he sell it, though?
I don't think he sold it.
It was like a one-off album that nobody's ever listened to.
Who the fuck cares? Name one good song by Wu-Tang Clan.
I'd never listened to Wu-Tang, so I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. If they had a good song, you would have listened to them.
But I only know the Dave Chappelle bit. You know?
I don't even know the Dave Chappelle bit off the top of my head.
It's like he's like talking about how, like, I think I'm going to butcher it, but I think he's like talking about how like terrorists, they'll like scream Allah,
Allah Akbar.
Yeah, when they do something.
Yeah.
And then he's like, that's like screaming like Wu-Tang when you do something. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Like you come inside a girl and go, Wu-Tang. I'm fairly certain that's the bit.
Probably.
But he did it better.
That sounds
familiar. The greatest comedian of all time did it better.
I don't know why we're suddenly talking about Andrew Dice Clay, but no. I would say Dave Chappelle's Dave Chappelle
5 at least.
I would put him above Carlin.
Yes, and Pryor.
I would put him at the same level as Pryor. Just because Pryor invented so much.
I guess so.
Because like he definitely like changed stand-up from where you just stand there and you tell jokes.
Like, who do you think you are, Lenny Bruce?
And then you followed up with another joke. And then he actually like kind of like played with the rules of comedy, doing like silly stuff on stage. Like
But Dave Chappelle is
he's like
transcendent.
he's definitely got to the point now where like a lot of his comedy routines aren't even comedy routines. He's just talking.
But he's such a good orator.
Like, did you read a thesaurus before this episode?
I did.
You're just flipping through a thesaurus.
The whole thing. It's just my bathroom reading. Yep.
That one's coming on the podcast. Orator.
Orator.
Um,
Wicked smat.
no, I would say Dave Chappelle's tied for number 1 with Pryor.
For number 1?
Yeah. Who would you put above Dave?
I thought you were going to put Andrew Dice Clay.
I would put Dice at like 3 or 4.
Who do you say is better, Jeselnik or Dice?
Dice, because he invented that comedy.
But is that fair?
It's more impressive what he did.
Then you have to say that Mercedes-Benz is the best car because they invented the car.
Well, no, because they're still making cars. Like, they're still making something that you can equally compare.
Are they making cars or high-performance machines?
Oh, my God. Like, you can't compare a comedy routine that came out 40 years ago to one that came out last year and just be like, all right, you have to treat these as equals. Like, they were playing with different rules and different knowledge.
No, I gotta say that like some of like the I'd say above average comedians now are better than the great comedians.
Yeah, but like that's
but yeah, you have to give Lenny Bruce and people like that
the credit they deserve
because it was such a different time. It's like saying, you know, it's like people when people do the Jordan and LeBron thing.
Yeah,
it's a way different era than they were playing. Honestly, I think Michael Jordan's era was probably a little more tough, but
yeah.
But it's
because
like,
you could actually play defense back then.
Yeah.
Without.
Did you see that thing Dennis Rodman said?
No.
About like somebody asked Dennis Rodman if he could guard LeBron, and he's like, I wouldn't need to because Scottie Pippen would shut him down before he got to me. And I fucking love that.
But no, like it's kind of like comparing music as well. Like,
oh yeah,
like yeah, the Beatles basically invented pop music and a lot of rock, but like I would argue most pop stars are making better music than the Beatles today.
The Beatles invented they invented a thing to slow down a track, and they also did a couple different songs where they reversed, where they did a guitar solo and then reversed it and played it.
Yeah.
For the song, like unheard of back then. Now, daily.
Yeah. Like
a song comes out that's played like that every single fucking day.
Musically, Polyphia is a better band than the Beatles.
Yes.
But does that mean they, on a top 50 bands of all time, Polyphia sits above the Beatles? No. I'm glad I got you to my side of the fence. Andrew Dice Clay is number 3.
Number 3?
Yeah.
I see. Honestly, I can't pick comedians because it's so just like, what am I in? What do I want to listen to right now?
Yeah.
Like, I think John Mulaney is great.
Yeah.
I think Bo Burnham is great. Like, why do we need to rank things? What is our obsession in this culture with ranking?
With something that you like having to be the best.
Like, what is the thing that I like? Yeah, what do I have to be the best? Why does my favorite thing have to be better than your favorite thing? Why can't we just appreciate each other's favorite things?
I feel like it's just kind of like validation that you're choosing correctly.
But what does it matter?
It doesn't.
No, I know, but why do we give other people's opinions so much value in our own eyes?
I usually love ball busting a lot of the more pointless opinions because I know people are so obsessed with them. Like pineapple on pizza. I don't like it, but honestly, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't like pineapple on pizza, so I don't eat it. I'm not going to be like, no, pineapple on pizza is fucking shit. It's bad, and it's fucking terrible, and you shouldn't like it, and you shouldn't like it. Like, I don't care. Like, I understand why people like it. It makes sense. Sweet and savory. Cool. I don't want that, so I don't eat it. But because I know people are obsessed with it, that's why I make fun of them for it. Because if they weren't like, no, dude, you don't understand. You don't understand. Pineapple on pizza is the best, man. It's the only way you should ever eat pizza. And it's like, that's when I start being like,
Whoa.
no, you're a fucking moron, man. That isn't the correct type of sweet to put on your fucking savory, all right? You don't put fucking fructose savory on cheese and tomato sauce, you fucking moron.
Then what would you put on it? Fucking cake?
Honey.
Oh!
Honey on pizza? What? You've never had honey brushed on pizza? It's delicious.
No! I don't like honey in general.
If you've had pizza in Portland, you've probably had honey on your pizza and just not known it. Like, it's a very subtle, like, nice, like...
I don't like honey. This episode is brought to you by Honey, the Google Chrome browser. I don't like honey.
We like the app browser, Honey. The browser app, Honey. In case you're thinking about sponsoring.
Taran, I don't like honey.
Honey's so good, man. I love it.
It's so overpowering that anything it goes in. And it's so sticky and difficult to manipulate and get into whatever you're doing, and I don't like it.
I feel like whatever cilantro gene people have, you have that gene, but for like honey.
Why does it always come in a bottle that's shaped as a teddy bear?
Dude, look at my bottle of honey. It's just a cylinder.
Cylinder of honey.
It's not that overpowering, man. I don't know what kind of honey you're eating.
I don't like it.
Anyway, I don't give a shit that pineapple goes on pizza, but I'll make fun of people who take it super seriously.
Yeah,
because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect you. Don't eat pineapple on pizza. Don't eat one of the better, not the best kinds of pizza, but don't eat one of the better pizzas. Dude, the best pizza is the fucking one with all the meat.
No, a best kind of pizza has one topping on it. Wanna know why? Because if it's a good fucking pizza, it can stand on its own. If it has good bread and good sauce and good cheese, you don't need a bunch of salty toppings to where it just tastes like you're eating a salad of meat and cheese.
That's why I eat pizza. I want a salad of meat and cheese.
But you also get like Papa John's or whichever one. Papa Murphy's, yeah.
They got the cowboy.
That's not good pizza.
They got their crust is the best. Their dough is the best because I get the bacon.
Yeah, of like maybe the fast food options.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
like
no.
I'm saying like going to a real pizza shop like in Portland.
Dude, I can go to a brewery and get better like little pizzas. You know?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying those pizzas, you get like one topping on them. Like you get like just pepperoni. Because otherwise you're just distracting from the good flavors.
No.
Yes.
I mean,
it's
sure
like those mile-high burgers where you get like 20 toppings on it.
The best pizza I ever had was in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, called Tommy's Pizzeria. Okay? Tommy makes the best pizza. Okay? Dude, I get the fucking one with like all the meats, pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, bell peppers. That's the way to go. That is the way to go.
You have an opinion.
Fucking wrong.
You have an opinion.
And it's wrong.
Every Italian would say it was fucking wrong.
Well, what do fucking Italians know?
You're talking in an Italian accent right now.
What do they fucking know?
Pizza! That's about it.
No, they don't.
They know pizza and siding with the Nazis, and that's all they fucking got.
Hey. Well, no, not the Italians we're talking about.
Yeah.
Italians we're talking about. They fought, okay? They came from Brooklyn. They fought. They took a super soldier serum. Next thing you know, they're fucking frozen in the ice.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Have you been to a Pizza Shoals in, I think it's Southeast Portland?
Is it off Shoals Ferry?
Yeah.
I was going to wonder.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
They are incredible. We should go sometime.
We should go sometime.
Yeah, like...
Oh, you mean like we should go to Shake Shack? They just open up.
Let's go tomorrow.
I'm busy tomorrow.
What are you doing?
I'm going for a ride.
It's our one shared day off. Go for a ride on Monday.
It's going to be cold on Monday.
Oh, my God. What time is your ride? What time are you going?
I don't know. It's whenever I want. I'm alone, Taran.
No, I'm saying if we leave,
I walk a lonely road, the only one that
I'm saying if we
have
leave the
ever
house at
known.
like probably like 10:20, 10:30, we'd get there around like 10:30 to 10:40. They open up 11. Line will probably be like 10 people long at that point.
Wait, Shake Shack or Shoal's
Shake
Pizza?
Shack. Shake Shack.
Oh, okay.
Be in and out with our fucking burger.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you say in and out while we talk about Shake Shack? Jesus Christ. How dare you? How dare you? This is an 81 Honda.
Dude, I referenced that at work and I was really uncomfortable that no one got it.
Yeah, it's only funny at my work.
No, I feel like it should be pretty fucking funny to everyone.
It should
That
be
is a
funny to
great
everyone.
fucking movie.
Yeah, Employee of the Month. Great movie. Dane Cook, bad person.
Yeah.
Funny comedian.
If you're 13.
He was funny when I was 13.
Exactly.
So,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you listen to him at the right time. Just because you enjoyed Dora the Explorer when you're 5 doesn't mean you have to like Dora the Explorer when you're 20.
I didn't because she has a horrible sense of direction. And I, who have a good sense of direction, it bothers the fuck out of me.
Dude, am I the only one who, for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, if you haven't watched it, fucking close your ear holes. Like, I didn't want Sharon to be the power broker just because that felt like the most Dora the Explorer moment of, where's the power broker? Then it was the most obvious fucking option.
Where's the power broker?
And it was
I
just,
don't see her. Where is she? Say
power
it louder.
broker, no swiping.
Power broker, no power broking.
And it was just like, come on, make it someone else. Make it someone else. Introduce an X-Men character, someone cool to show us that the crossover's happening. Nope, it's Sharon Carter for no fucking reason. Cool, the most obvious fucking choice. Like, I hate it when they just, like, dangle the answer, like, right in your face, like, the whole time.
It's the only time they've done it, though, in the last 2 Disney Plus series. It's the only
Yeah.
2 Disney Plus series.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, we haven't got enough Sharon Carter. She's also kind of butthurt that her love interest went and fucked her aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a little salty.
I would say in WandaVision the villain was super obvious as well. We were just all so obsessed with fan theories that it became not obvious. Like,
but the villain, like, yeah, there was a villain, but there really wasn't a villain.
I mean, Agatha
It was she, but the whole thing started because of Wanda, and then she saw a moment. She saw an opportunity
to.
So she didn't create the whole thing. Wanda was the villain.
Yeah.
And then Agatha was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, and then Agatha was trying to stop her. So technically, Wanda was the villain the whole time.
Well,
and still
Agatha
is
was trying to stop her for personal gain because she wanted to steal Wanda's power.
because she's a witch.
Yeah.
I almost said bitch, but I turned
Also
it.
accurate.
I would fuck that actress. I love her.
Yeah, just because someone's a bitch doesn't mean you can't fuck them, Trevor.
Oh yeah. Please tell. Let's go back to the beginning of the episode. Where
Yeah,
you talk
so
about all your
Valerie,
girlfriends.
not Valerie Hess, I'll give you that, but
Ew. She wouldn't have taken your name. She's too much of a bitch.
too much
She
of
would have hyphened it.
Oh god. I would have understood the 1950s husband taking his day out on his wife.
Oh, see, and that's a joke. We
That's
obviously
comedy.
would never.
I would never.
It's a joke. It's not. Comedy.
hit a woman with my ring hand.
You wear rings on all your fingers.
I'd use my fucking foot, man.
Oh, I can't wait till you get into toe rings.
Ew.
Ew, I
I
know.
don't
right?
like that. Is that a thing? I feel like it is.
Oh yeah,
It's got to
definitely
be a thing. Yeah.
You know what's a thing that it really pisses me off? People wearing flip flops and jeans.
Yeah. Like if you're on the beach and you're wearing shorts and flip flops, that's like the one acceptable place.
No. Flip flops and jeans.
Yeah, no. Like if you're wearing flip flops and shorts, but you're in the city, like it's not acceptable still.
The only acceptable time to wear flip flops is when you're near a body of water.
Yeah.
When you're
And
going
with
to the
shorts.
beach. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you for some reason have swim pants. But that's weird.
Well, yeah, but like any kind of like not pants.
Yeah.
You can't wear khakis and fucking sandals or flip flops or any of the above.
Oh God. Fucking
Dude, people who call them thongs. Fuck those people. No, like I hear people like in the US say it all the time.
Well, because they're well, okay. First of all, I'm sure people from Portland say that all the time because they want to sound cultured.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you sound like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Only Australians say that for some stupid reason.
Yeah.
But I do love Australian slang. I still have that video of Margot Robbie teaching me Australian slang saved so I can watch it all the time. She's not teaching me specifically. She's teaching the internet. But I love Margot Robbie, so...
I like the video of her doing ASMR.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like ASMR. It gives me like the bad tingles. Not like tingles that make me go to sleep because I've never had those tingles before. But like the tingles that make me go like, I don't like this and I want to kill myself. Which I have those all the time.
Yeah?
They're not even tingles at this point. They're just life.
I love ASMR. It's wonderful.
Isn't like audio, sexual manipulation,
Autonomous
reception?
sensory meridian response.
It's sexual.
It's not.
There
It
is
can
sexual
be.
ASMR though.
Yeah. But like
Could you imagine?
there's cars and then there's a subreddit dragons fucking cars. It doesn't mean cars by nature are then sexual.
And like you're the dragons fucking cars. What about cars fucking dragons?
It's a subreddit.
I gotta get into that subreddit. I love a good car topping a dragon.
Yeah.
That's
Car
my-
with a big mechanical penis.
Is it their driveline?
I don't fucking know. I don't go on the
I'm
subreddit.
curious as
I
to
go
what
on
this looks
dragons
like now.
fucking cars. What's wrong with you?
I'm going on to cars fucking dragons.
All right. Well, Taran's now soloing this podcast today. This episode's brought to you by
18.9 thousand subscribers.
Oh God.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Jesus Christ. What are we doing with our lives?
It's a smart car and it's
How-
fucking
how
this
did-
thing.
How did we get here? How did any of us get here?
That's his driveline. I don't like that. This is awful artwork.
I'm gonna text Valerie and tell her I'm sorry.
This is awful. This is not even good artwork. I can't see where the mechanical penis is.
Oh my God. He's still going. He's watching porn on the podcast.
This is just okay. This dragon has boobs, and then someone just drew a shitty car, and then a dick underneath the car.
No, dude. You know what's really alarming? You know my one hot coworker that I was showing you? The
That's
former
not-
coworker, the jewelry one. So it's a picture of her and the dude she's seeing in the car together, and he looks very me-ish. Like, go back. Show his face. Show his face.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, he's got a similar cut
yeah,
to you,
yeah, he looks very me-ish. So,
but he doesn't dress as well as you.
thanks, man.
I mean, I'm what that has to do with cars fucking dragons.
I'm currently wearing jammy pants right now.
I don't know what that has to do with cars fucking dragons.
I didn't want to talk about cars fucking dragons.
You brought it up.
You brought up ASMR being sexual when it's not.
Okay.
It can be.
Fuck that place. Oh, that's actually something I want to briefly talk about.
Ooh.
Because I don't know how to go about this, and I want your advice.
Oh,
So at my
shit.
work, a person recently just started there. Someone that we both went to
Yeah.
high school with,
Yeah.
middle school and high school with.
Oh, we went to high school with her?
I think she.
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I'm bad.
I
at
left
people.
2 years into high school and went to
Yeah.
a different high school, and I think she maybe have did the same or she finished. I don't remember, but yeah, I don't know how to like go and talk to her and be like, "Yo, I haven't seen you in 10 years. What's up?"
Is she hot? Do you want to like hook up with her?
I mean, I would be okay either way. The fact that I work with her makes me not want to.
Okay. Then don't say anything. She knows you went to school with her, right?
Yeah, it's come up. Like it's come up because I told someone like, "Hey, I think I know her," and then I looked it up and I was like, "Oh yeah, I do." And then that person for some reason felt the need to go and tell her, and I was like, "Thanks, I didn't care for you to do that."
If there's no reason to have an interaction, I'll just say don't force an interaction. There's a great story of a great person we went to school with. Not going to name drop them, but we saw each other in public. We recognized that we went to school together, and we were at the mall. We were in public, and we just walked by, high fived, and kept walking. And I think about her every fucking day because of that. We weren't friends. We were never buds. We were never cool with each other at all. Just this brief acknowledgement of just like, oh shit, we went to school together. Bam, kept going. And that's how you have to treat it. Were you ever friends with this person?
No.
Then who gives a shit? If they want to come over and say what's up, let them. But I would say don't try and force an interaction.
But now, I feel like I'm like I have to like say something.
No, you
I
don't.
have to be like, "Hey, what's up? How's it going?" I guess life hasn't treated either of us well, seeing as that we're both working at the same place.
I don't know. I've been very much of the mindset that like you as like an individual, you as in you as in me, you as anyone listening, don't owe anyone anything. Like unless it's like someone close to you.
Unless
like
it's a bank.
Sadly a little more than others sometimes. But no, like you don't owe strangers anything. You don't owe people that you went on one date with anything.
Wait,
Like,
so that guy who said I owed him a handy, I didn't?
I mean, if he gave you a handy, then yes, you're honor bound.
The honor system.
But no, like just so many people just constantly feel like they owe like stuff to other people, and it's like no, you don't. Like this girl that I went on a date with, she sent me this whole long fucking paragraph about how she feels so bad that she's not ready to be in a relationship because I was so nice and stuff on our first date together. And I just sent her like a really like reassuring like message back where I was like, hey, like it's fine. You just went through a tough breakup not too long ago. Like you don't owe me anything. Like it's very nice of you to reach out and say this, but you don't owe this to like really anyone.
You know what she does owe you or owe me? The fucking husky pets. Okay, I want to play with a goddamn dog.
Yeah.
Preferably a Shiba Inu, but
Yeah.
I'll get one of those when my Doge skyrockets.
We have one in our neighborhood.
I haven't seen it in a while, and it makes me concerned.
Maybe she moved.
Oh, that's true because I used to see it every day, and now I don't.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It's a little sad.
But you know what?
Or maybe just the dog died, and now she doesn't have a reason to go on walks anymore.
I wouldn't have a reason to live. So.
Dude, that's why I don't get pets. Like, I can outlive like 5 dogs at this point in my life. Do I really want to go through the loss of a dog 5 fucking times? That sounds miserable.
But imagine the duration, the time spent with the pet makes your life better. And it does. A pet that you choose, not one that you grow up with, because that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I love the dogs that I had growing up. But I feel like one that I get and that I am the main person for this dog, that's a little different. It'd be like you, but you're like a pet to me.
Stop fetishizing me.
That's all I ever do.
Did you see the
No.
I think it was an unpopular opinion post where the guy was like, I'm sick of you furries always picking like wolves and shit like that. Like, where are the, like, snail furries at and shit like that? Like, I don't see any of you dressed up as a fucking crawfish.
Someone dressed up as Gary the snail. I feel like that does happen.
Yeah, probably.
So, we should probably wrap her up.
All right. Well, there was something I was going to say on the topic of whatever. Oh, yeah, the dog. No, like, exactly. Like, you picked your best friend, and now you get to watch him die very soon.
Yeah, that's what I have to do for the next 363 days, Taran.
You got, like, 17 years out of me. That's 17 miles on this car.
Yeah, that's true.
Vroom, vroom.
Time to trade you in, Jesus. He's making weird noises, sexual advances. Trade him in.
I need to trade in my car. Oh, what's the reason? It's making sexual advances on me.
It's fucking a dragon. So.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Well, this has just been another episode of Surprisingly Sober. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, no, we...
You're here. We're here. Why?
Yeah, we just talked about our exes and cars fucking dragons and...
Pineapple on pizza.
Pizza toppings.
Pizza on pineapple?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I was going to say pizza toppings, but then you messed me up by talking over me.
That's what we do best.
It is. I mean, I've seen some pizzas where it looked like you got a little bit of pizza on your toppings.
What the fuck was that look at that?
That look was you put too many toppings on your pizza. You don't
toppings go on pizza.
You don't appreciate the pizza. You just want to eat the toppings.
If I wanted to eat fucking dough, I'd eat fucking dough.
Dough, sauce,
the
cheese.
Dough is a way of transporting the toppings into my mouth. That is in a delightful way.
It's to transport the sauce and the cheese to your mouth. And a couple toppings.
Then why have any toppings at all if the pizza's so fucking good? Eat a cheese pizza.
For variety of flavor. For some meatiness.
Okay, then. I want goddamn bell peppers, mushrooms, and fucking sausage on my pizza. For variety of flavors. I'll give you a goddamn variety of flavors.
Ooh, hello, Trevor. If you want to hear more about our takes on pizza, go check us out on Surprising Twit on Twitter. If you want to see pictures of our pizzas, go follow us on Surprisingly Podcast on Instagram. And if you want to hear more talks of pizza and pop punk, which is funny and relatable, they have a huge obsession with pizza in the pop punk communities. Don't know why. I don't even like pizza that much.
You're digging yourself a hole, boy.
What hole am I fucking digging?
One with a
Please
lot of
tell me.
toppings.
Dude, I don't want a lot of toppings on my fucking grave. I want a blank fucking tombstone.
Dude, I'm going to buy all the pepperoni this year and just pour it on your grave. Pour some pepperoni on me.
No, there's got to be the coffin. Layer pepperoni, layer dirt, layer pepperoni, layer dirt. You really got to work your way up.
Put peppers on it too, because I know you hate them.
I love bell peppers. What?
What were the things that you put in the trash earlier?
Yeah, because I didn't want it in the fucking burrito bowl.
Oh.
Like, I like spinach. Doesn't mean I want it in my ice cream.
That would be a gross ice cream.
Yeah, exactly.
Ben and Jerry's don't do that.
Ben Jerry's,
Score.
please save us. All right, if you want to listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music,